Popular. Alright, yes, here we go. We'll rest him. He can play DH. Wait, no. You can play third. Here.
Now at the plate is Adalberto Mondesi, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First to 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike one. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Hero. Start this homestand out. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You can tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Duffy.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And it's fouled away. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. The Rangers set down in order. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Michael Fulmer gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at Michael Fulmer's signature pitch is that 2-seam. I call it a bowling ball sinker. When he's on, he induces a lot of ground balls. Has an assortment of breaking pitches to go along with it. But make no bones about it. When he's good, he's going to throw ball down in the strike zone and get a steady diet of ground balls.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the 1st after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now as it's on the ground
Yep.
toward the hole. There's one. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
The first baseman.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Acuna is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller. One sack as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third.
After that one, it looks like the first run of the game could be coming pretty soon. He got a pitch that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it all the way around to third.
Manoah will take it himself for the first out of the inning. Now the first pitch. Nick Madrigal started to go around.
That's a strike.
0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third.
Nope.
And not in time as the run scores. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 the count to Molina. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And now he'll foul himself as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Now another 0-2.
Ball. 2012, 1-2 to count.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Leading off the inning, it'll be Michael Conforto, and they could use a spark from him here.
Michael Conforto.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Molina has a play.
Damn it. Thought I had that one.
1 out.
Batting fifth.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. He's 2 for 4. Grounded to short. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Wow, I know shortstops have the reputation for being flashy, and I think he was trying to show off his cannon of an arm on that one. But the cannon was a little too powerful, and the ball sailed
God damn it.
over the first baseman's head.
They would never fucking do that. So fucking dumb, dude.
Box is Julio Rodriguez. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. Hit sharply on the ground.
Would have been a run. Damn it.
Through for a hit.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Stepping in now, Peyton Engel. Line drive to center field. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash. Now the first pitch.
Leading off the 10th. The right fielder, Sam Hilliard.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
To 2-2 now.
You can tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
The first baseman,
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Nice line drive to right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle hard at the plate early in the game?
It does, B-Roll. This is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in and out. And like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. White stands at first with 1 out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas, but they lead it 1-0. At the plate now is Leonardo Reed.
No, I keep forgetting to fucking.
Brian Roquillo will come on as a pinch hitter. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he lifts it in the air to right. Move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Now to the plate, Jared Kelnick. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Come on, man. Once in a while, you hit a home run, bro.
He's camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
He's a bomb. Hasn't done nothing on any team I've been on yet.
So next to hit is Kevin Biggio. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is pulled into right. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
So here's Pete Alonso. As he'll
Damn it.
Ground ball down to third. On the second for the force out, and the side is retired. Brian Roquillo will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. First offering on its way.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. J.D. Martinez is retired to kick off the inning. Ronald Acuna is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. First pitch coming. Here it is. Leury Garcia is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike 2.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends. First pitch on its way.
Come on, man.
Line drive, base hit to right.
Yeah, and that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Martinez at the track. The wall.
Yeah.
At the wall, but
Brain,
forget
baby.
it. It's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter.
A sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Standing in now, Julio Rodriguez. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Acuna is there, and he has it for the first
I'm gonna
out.
hit with square next time with him.
Next to hit is Peyton Engel. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did.
Over his head. Oh, get back. God dang it. I'm out. Why I hit that button.
On to first, and they
Oh, it's dumb. I was thinking.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Now batting,
Yadier Molina stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
I fuck with their jerseys and shit.
Sam Hilliard. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game.
What are you talking about? It's right down the middle, bro. Get the fuck back to the bench.
Bottom of the inning now. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Brian Roquillo.
the shortstop.
Line towards center field. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
I like that little guy. I wish this guy would do something.
Digging in now is Jared Kelnick. Pulled toward right center field.
Nope.
Acuna is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. Comes set, now the pitch. As he sends it on the ground.
God
first,
damn it,
to
dude.
second for 1. On to the pitcher covering it first, and it's your text. The next batter will be Evan White. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adalberto Mondesi. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Now to bat, Matt Duffy flew out last time up. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
In the air down the line in left. Rodriguez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. This one is
oh my God.
Field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. Solo home run there for Michael Conforto. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
His swing is beautiful. I love his swing.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left, his 2nd home run of the game, as they stretch the lead to 5-1. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers,
dude, that was launched.
At over 450 feet, an incredible home run to watch.
456. That's the longest of the day.
In now, Austin Riley.
The third baseman.
Swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuña's there for it. 1 away. So now here is Julio Rodriguez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a high fly ball headed for the corner in left. It has the distance.
Rodriguez.
As they add still another. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering too.
No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Brian Roquillo. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And that will become out number 2.
The center fielder, number 10.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jared Kelnick. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 4 runs here in this half inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Martinez. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. First pitch on its way. J.D. Martinez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. J.D. Martinez takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night. Ronald Acuna stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
2 out, nobody on. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
The 0-2 once more. Swing and a liner. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Rangers set down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Matt Grace gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 33, Matt
Now it'll be Kevin Biggio. He's got a hit in 3 at
Excuse me.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
now back, first base.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Reined in. And there's one down now.
I want the slider.
Next up, Michael Conforto. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Climbs the wall, and he made the catch.
Acuna.
Deepest part of the yard. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with
He robbed it.
Took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Franmil Reyes stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. And now the first pitch. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in the second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
At the plate now, Austin Riley.
Ah.
This is high in the air out toward left center. Acuna giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo. Now into the box, Nick Madrigal. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
To the left side, but it's well foul. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Yadi Molina digging in now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. One out, nobody on. And this winds up inside for a ball. Pitch on the way. 2-1 now.
2-1. He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Next, here is Sam Hilliard. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Out in front of it, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside, it's even at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Evan White would be next.
Oh, good job, Pete.
That's a base hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every
first baseman,
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd departing after
Jimmy Cordero, I like this guy.
1 earned run.
Let's see what his fastball is like. What else he got? Curveball. Slider, sinker. I'm ready.
Stepping in now, Evan White, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
Fucking 97-mile-an-hour sinker.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch, bouncer to the left side. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Stepping in once again is Julio Rodriguez. He went deep last time up. First pitch on the way. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. He's around first, heading for 2.
There you go, Rodriguez.
And he'll pull in
Homer double
here with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Into the box, Peyton Engel. And that one yanked just foul. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Martinez. He's there and records the first out. And now here is Ryan Roquillo.
shortstop,
First pitch of the AB on its way. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there.
He's definitely getting the RBI for that. Deserved.
On another here as the runner scores from second. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, man, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Martinez there to put it away for round number 2.
Kill the guy's gonna shit. I'll trade him for Acuna.
So here is Kevin Biggio. It's a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. That's lifted the other way
late.
out to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch. Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Matt Duffy stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
To first, right to him. One there. Back to first, a 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Behind 0-2 now. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Now a swinging bunt.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like...
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 8-1 is the final tonight. The Bears took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Alek Manoah gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, striking out 12 in the process. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Bass.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the American League East, the Bears amassed an impressive 6 home runs in the game as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers, 8-1. The Mariners stopped their 6-game losing streak as they got the win in extra innings over the Orioles, 5-4. The Yankees beat the Blue Jays in Toronto, 6-5. Merrill Kelly won the game, finishing a complete game one-hitter, leading the Bo Sox over the Twins 3-0. The Indians amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the White Sox on the south side 9-5. The Royals combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-2. The Detroit Tigers got 12 hits in this one as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 6-4. The Atlanta Braves combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 3-0. Jeimer Candelario had 3 hits on the day, helping the Mets get by the Phillies 5-2. The Cubs sent 3 balls into the seats as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 9-5. Marco Gonzalez won the game, finishing a complete game one-hitter as the Padres beat the Pirates 4-0. The Cardinals tossed a combined one-hitter as they bested the visiting Nats 1-0. The A's picked up 14 hits in total as they got a road win against Arizona 6-5. The San Francisco Giants pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 4-3. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Texas Rangers and the Bears.
And now,
alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and D-Row will see a highly anticipated Major League debut in this one of the elite prospects in the game.
Yeah, this is a special day for the entire sport when you really think about it. Certainly special for the kid in this organization. But I'll tell you, when a prospect of his caliber graduates to the big league level, the baseball world stops and takes notice. I know it's just one game. We're going to put a lot of focus on his performance here today. And it probably really doesn't mean that much, but it would be awesome to see him come out and put on a show for us.
Sixto Sanchez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a look at one of the top arms in all of baseball, and Sixto Sanchez, good velo, 97 to 100 miles an hour, has some sink action to go along with it. Hard assortment of breaking balls, a hard curveball and a hard slider. Needs to work a little bit on that changeup, but you know if he's on early, you see swings and misses in the first couple of pitches. Sixto Sanchez more than likely has brought his A game.
0-2, here it comes. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. On a nice changeup that time, gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Matt Duffy comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
J.D. Martinez is in with two away as he takes a ball, 1-0. That is fouled away, 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And no problem over there at first. And now Joe Adell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
The center fielder.
Skied into straightaway right. Does it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Next to stand in is Brian Roquillo as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Taken high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in next, Pete Alonso. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Hilliard has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, not only is going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. First pitch on the way. Leury Garcia stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Yadier Molina's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there. 3 pitches on the outer half of the zone. Didn't try and do too much. Kept the front hip in. Kept the front shoulder in. Played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Sam Hilliard goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Ranger. Striding forward now is the DH, Michael Conforto. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Solo home run there for Michael Conforto. 8th home run on the season for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting 6, the third baseman.
So next to bat will be Josh Young. And this at-bat marks the beginning of his big league career. An exciting moment for him.
Yeah, you just don't have the opportunities to fail when they invest minimal money in you. It shows how hard this guy has had to work to grind through the minor leagues and get to this point.
Acuna is there now, and
he's
he
just
has
back
it 2
up.
gone. Up next, Vernon Castilla. As a former late-round draft pick, it really speaks to the hard work he's put in at the minor league level to make the opening day roster here.
Oh, there's definitely some diamonds that fall through the cracks, and this is obviously one of them. You root for guys like this, late-round draft picks that have had to work so hard to get here.
Stepping up is Evan White, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command, and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Evan White goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. On to first, and there were 2 down. Next to dig in, Matt Duffy, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Scooped up, throw on to first, gets it, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready now is Daniel Robertson as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting 9th, the catcher.
Striding in is Ryan Jeffers. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Jeffers, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and power drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double, the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
And now the first pitch. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Pete Alonso, and the throw just does beat him at the back, so the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played three. Leading off the inning, it'll be J.D. Martinez. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
And that's the first out. So stepping in is Leury Garcia, 1-for-1 with a single so far. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out. Next up is Yadier Molina. He singled in his first debut.
Of course, go foul, go foul.
Oh. And foul. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Rangers leave 1. They're down 2-0. Now here it comes.
The designated hitter.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this ball is gone. No chance.
He crushes that slider. You ain't gonna get that past him.
Solo shot to right center. His second of the game, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
The batter will be Josh Young. He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side. There's one on the first to complete the double
Not having a good day, Young.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Vernon Castilla. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Acuna's there for it. And that's the third out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 3-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And now digging in will be Sam Hilliard. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next to the Rangers.
Digging in will be Adalberto Mondesi. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the pitch. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Evan White stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Strike 2 looking as the sinker bores down the middle of the plate.
Man, he's in control.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3, go the ring. Into the box, Daniel Robertson. He flew out in his last debut.
The second baseman.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Grounded weakly toward third. He's got it. Throw to
That was weak, bro.
for the first out.
lot more playing time. Do something.
The plate here is Ryan Jeffers. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline.
Early.
Up on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth. So Joe Adell bats now. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. High in the air out to center field. Acuna giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So now to the plate, D. Strange Gordon. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has
His real name.
Well, when you've only surrendered one piece of the top 3 guys and to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
0-1 the count. Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
And he misses with it. 1-1. In his career, Duffy has a .280 batting average. It's a line drive base hit to left field. And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now.
I thought it was going to be closer than that.
This one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs. Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence. No, that's down.
Yeah, because I'm sitting a couple players.
It's a ball and a strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
So 1-2.
Nope, ball.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Ronald Acuna is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
1-2.
1-2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Leody Garcia started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Swinging. Now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the first-year shortstop, Brian Roquillo. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Not to right there.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Hit hard to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the
I knew it.
He saw it 0-0, and he let it fly.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin. Out in front of it, strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back at the track. So
Mike.
a 3-run shot to right right center field. His third home run of the ball game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
The right fielder, number 32.
To the plate now, Franmil Reyes.
Oh.
Absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year. As
Damn,
it's now a
dude.
6-run ball game. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of it?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it. This guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And now in the box, Vernon Castilla. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a 333 here.
Good pitch.
Yeah, I know it's his first game, but after 2 at-bats, he should be able to slow himself down a little bit. I expect him to have a nice AB right here.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The batter, the second baseman, Daniel Robertson.
So now to the plate, Daniel Robertson, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. The relay throw, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third.
Whatever.
Some poor base running there as they tag him out near third. Adam Kolarek gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Fly ball right down the line in left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. And stepping in, Yadier Molina struck out in his last trip to the plate. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Reyes is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. So the next to bat will be Sam Hilliard. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Just got a piece of it at 98 as this is fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he fouls this one off. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for Texas, Adalberto Mondesi. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joe Adele flew out last time up.
The center fielder, Joe.
From the stretch.
Adele.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single.
Now batting. The shortstop, Brian.
In now, Brian Roquillo, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Keith Alonso.
Standing in now, Keith Alonso, as he'll send the down to third. To second for 1, on to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Michael Conforto steps in with his eyes on history. Take a look at his work at the plate in this one as he'll shoot for his 4th homer to put himself in rare company. The relay.
No.
And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw.
Whatever.
The next batter will be Evan White. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Fouled off. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Next to hit, D. Strange Gordon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Softly on a line to third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. Matt Duffy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away.
Come on,
do any
dude.
damage with that pitch,
Hey, I got out of the inning
the
if
other
you...
way, and you have to be diving and leaning
It's
out over
ridiculous.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And that's in.
I get out of the inning if he gives me that first slider.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them
So
a month
dumb.
or so to get it ironed out.
J.D. Martinez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 1 left for... Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Franmil Reyes.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about anytime soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Young.
At the plate now, Josh Young. Lined hard to center field. Acuna is right there, 1 down. Next, it'll be Vernon Castilla. He bats for the 4th time in his career, having already collected his first hit. Not a bad first day, huh?
Yeah, you can never take this day away from him, Matt. No matter what happens in this 4th AB, he's going to get in his car today. He's going to relive every moment, every step that it took to get here. And the fact that he has a batting average when he wakes up in the morning is huge.
Evan Marshall comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, Daniel Robertson. And that's in there, base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do.
Oh, what a bum. Bases loaded.
Yeah, that's a case.
Weak, dude.
The been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
At the plate, Leody Garcia. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And that's out number 1. Up next for the Rangers, Yadier Molina. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. He's set. Here it comes. Sam Hilliard is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Runners are at first and third, one away. And another foul ball. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Last shot for the Rangers in this one. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. The 0-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike three. And with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
9-1 is the way this one ends. Dublin get the win on the heels of
Conforto, 6 RBIs.
Takes the win on the mound.
Damn.
Second of the year and recording 16 strikes.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting in the AL East, Sixto Sanchez got the W while striking out 16 as the Bears picked up the win against the Rangers 9-1. It was their 5th straight victory. The Seattle Mariners beat the O's in Baltimore 4-2. The New York Yankees beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 5-4. Mike Soroka got the victory on the mound, throwing 8 strong innings and allowing only 1 earned run as the Twins took care of the Red Sox 3-1. The Chicago White Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Indians 6-3. The Angels swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 11-9. Anthony Santander grabbed 3 runs driven in as the Tigers were victorious over the Astros 5-4. The Atlanta Braves allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the visiting Marlins 5-2. Jose Altuve had 3 hits in the game, driving in 3, leading the Fightin' Phils over the Mets 4-1. The Chicago Cubs picked up, 19 hits in this one as they stomped the Brewers 8-1. The Buccos amassed 14 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Padres 7-4. The Washington Nationals got 11 hits overall as they beat the Cardinals on the road 4-3. The Arizona Diamondbacks racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 5-1. The Rockies combined for 4 total home runs as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 6-3. The Giants allowed only 5 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 3-2. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Wait. I'll let him DH so he doesn't go down so much.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup. Brady Singer, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, he was good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Matt Duffy.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that means the corner infielder Matt Duffy will bat next. On the ground to third. And that's the second out. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
And there's 1 away.
Batting second, the second baseman,
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Behind 0-2 now. He's become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto.
The designated hitter.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back to
It's like not so fast. I got 11 too.
A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. Number 11 for him on the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes.
The right fielder. Gandhi.
Line drive, base hit down the line. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Hey, after that hit right there, D'Lo, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So now to the plate, Austin Riley. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Well, Matty, if this isn't a microcosm of how bad this team's been struggling lately. We didn't even have a chance to break bread and talk about them, really, and they're already down 3-0. They're going to have to find a way to relax themselves and get back in this ball game.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Austin Riley becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 1st. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in hole 0-1.
You know, it's funny, you always want pitchers with great command, but this guy is almost filling up the zone too much. I'd like to see him nibble the corners and get these guys off his stuff in the middle of the plate.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into 3rd.
In now, Brian Roquillo, chopped weakly to the left. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well
Oh.
takes such a big hack like that one.
Walters is there, and he's
He'll
got
get
it
one,
for
buddy.
the
Just
final out of
relax.
the frame.
I'm waiting for Roquillo to get his first homer.
Acuna digs
I'm
in
gonna be
now.
happy
He's
for him.
2 for 7 in the series so far. Here's a high pop-up. Riley is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
That is big.
Next will be the designated hitter, Leury Garcia, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. No balls and a strike to count. A softly hit ball here, foul, off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The right fielder.
Sam Hilliard is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rangers set down in order. Now at the plate is Peyton Engel. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Angle.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
center fielder.
Now one down with the bases empty, and the next to bat will be Jared Kelnick. Out in front of it, strike one.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
This is pulled into right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning...
Damn it, early and on top of it.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the... Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Oh, that missed,
Jeez, finally! That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Popped him up. Riley has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, here is Evan White. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. 0-1 the count. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. This one's down to third. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in next, Tony Walters. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Riley will put this one away, and the side is retired.
Leading off for Dublin.
Gray's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hitter, Michael.
Turned on down the line. And he'll take it to the bag.
Should have waited.
For the out.
Should have took that pitch.
So bases are empty with 1 gone. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Now batting, third baseman.
So now into the box is Austin Riley. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And standing in, the rookie outfielder, Julio Rodriguez. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. The batter will be Nick Madrigal. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Nick Madrigal is retired to kick off the inning. Matt Duffy will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Little dribbler up the third baseline. No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning.
Yeah, nice pitching.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Brian Roquillo, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit on the ground
come
down the
on.
first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
I'm gonna stop trying to.
At the plate now is Peyton Engel. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Engel, only 20 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. Hit on the ground to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. And
Kelenic hasn't done any.
The inning is.
God,
and here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him
I give
here?
Kelenic one more game.
That they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A pause and the 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Leury Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Reyes is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. The batter will be Sam Hilliard. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Now to the plate, Kevin Biggio.
Leading off for Dublin, the second
Infield
baseman,
shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Biggio.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's
And
aboard to
away.
kick off the inning. Matt Grace takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus
For the
far.
slider, dude.
Comes set and the 0-1. Drilled on the ground is short. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan. He was able to get that one to left field.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder.
Too much power.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Acuna, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Next, it'll be Julio Rodriguez. Tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out. So next to hit is Brian Roquillo. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Now batting, catcher.
Now to bat, Peyton Engel, and their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh my God, a primo ejaculate.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey, D-Roll, I think we've got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone. Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the
Oh my God.
Fouled away. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far.
Can he granny it?
Now he sends a high, deep drive toward the right field corner.
Oh, dude.
Grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn, he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see.
Oh, just fucking.
Toward right center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So now here is Marwin Gonzalez. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next to hit is Evan White. He bounced out last time up. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. 1-1.
Dude, what? Why do you not give me those?
One heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire getting his head right now.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to
Oh,
keep his
come
hands
on,
back.
man. That's my.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through. Bottom of the inning now. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
He says, "Hey, Conforto, I'm back tied with you."
A solo shot here to the left, his 2nd of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
But he's like, well,
They've got
just
to
wait, because
elevate and
I'm up
celebrate
now,
this
and if he
one.
throws me a slider up,
Big fly
it's going to be a back in the lead.
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far. not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened. Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for...
Oh, is that launched to center?
Fielder still going back. He's there and records the first out.
That's a 400, yeah. It's close.
Next up, Austin Riley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Good pitch. I should have crushed that fucker.
Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Now back, the left fielder, Julio.
Into the box, Julio Rodriguez. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center.
Nah, I'm not running.
Acuna arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The batter, number 11.
Now into the box, Brian Roquillo. No hits for him yet in the game, despite his team's offensive onslaught.
There you go, Roquillo. Get him an RBI too.
Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 10-0 score.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Standing in now, Peyton Engel, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Gonzalez is up with it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit.
It's my catcher, dude.
All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Nick Madrigal. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Again, another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Biggio's there to make the catch for the first out. Now it'll be Matt Duffy. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batter, the left fielder,
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Rangers set down in order. Lead looks in. Mike Mayers enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. He's set and the pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, and no one will track it down. Lifted the other way out to left center. Acuna will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
the batter, number 8.
Stepping in once again is Kevin Biggio. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Ready with the 0-2.
Good pitch.
Walters is underneath this one. And that's out number 2.
That's fine. Better not throw a fastball up here. Oh, down.
Pete Alonso coming to the plate again as we look back at his 2 home runs in the game so far. The most recent back in the 6th inning. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air.
Didn't slide.
Left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto. On the move is Martinez. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by, no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
So now to the plate, Franmil Reyes. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ronald Acuna. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looking really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from this offense could have really helped settle him in.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Leury Garcia stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And a look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Rounded slowly to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Next, here is Sam Hilliard. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he fouls this one off. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Julio Rodriguez. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's by him, it's 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Lifted in the air to center field. Acuna's there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And now here is Brian Roquillo. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Now here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Acuna is there, 2 gone. So here is Peyton Engel, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. And Marwin Gonzalez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2. The next batter will be Evan White. No hits to this point. Swing and a line.
Oh my God.
The perfect game is erased in the 9th. So there'll be no visits in the record books here in this one, as after 8 1/3 no-hit innings, they finally get to him for their first hit of the ballgame. Rats.
Such a tough one as a pitcher.
Oh, and he takes
What
his
the
eye off
fuck?
it
And
here.
there
It
goes the
right
fucking no.
past him.
Oh, okay, shutout still.
At the plate, Nick Madrigal. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fouled off. White, the runner at third. Walters at second with one away. Now a ball rolls softly to second. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. First delivery to him. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Now a swing and a soft liner, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 12-1 at the end of this one. The Bears put up a 4-spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Brady Singer earns the win, his second, and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. Sonny Gray was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss.